Hi, Dennis Thoralt here. I'm a state politics reporter for the Oregonian Oregon Live. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about a story that I worked on last week. It published in Sunday's paper. It's about the economic interest statements that public officials in Oregon, from the school board to the state capitol, all have to file once a year. We found out that these forms, compared to some other states, are a little bit lacking in terms of what kinds of requirements folks have to fill out. Here in Oregon, officials have to fill out just their incomes. They don't have to say what those income amounts are. They just have to say where they got money outside of their salaries from. And it's interesting because that means that someone who is making $1,000 in a contract is treated the same as someone who is maybe making $1 million from an outside contract. And that's sort of it raises some questions about how serious a conflict of interest could be and why the public should know about this. And we thought about this in light of the influence peddling allegations that forced former Governor John Kitzhaber to resign. They involved contracting work from former First Lady Sylvia Hayes. And we might have known the tens of thousands of dollars roughly that she was making had Oregon required this level of detail. Now, we looked at what other states do, and we found out that 17 other states actually require not a full, detailed, specific amount, but they do require some kind of income range. So you do know if someone is getting a lot of money or not a lot of money. And I spoke to a fellow who ran the ballot measure in 1974 that created California's ethics rules, the same year that Oregon lawmakers passed our own ethics rules. And they said that income amounts were very intentional. They knew that would offer some transparency for voters who were looking to see how deep into an interest an official might or might not be. The good news is that the former House Rules Chair, Val Hoyle, has told the Oregonian that she's going to put this on a working group agenda this fall, and they will maybe make it part of a package of ethics reforms that go to the 2016 legislature just a few months from now. Nobody had really thought of this before. It had not come up. Senate Republican leader Ted Ferrioli said, yeah, you're the first outlet to raise this, and it's interesting. And he had some concerns, but he seemed to indicate that he would be interested in talking about maybe not burdening every small town planning commissioner in Oregon with this requirement, but certainly officials who are paid to do the people's business and have statewide office. He also suggested maybe having lawmakers actually list the number of shares and stocks they hold as an instructive illustration of their personal wealth. If you are interested in this, please go to the links accompanying this post, and you could see that we have actually posted a database, so you can actually see nearly 200 state officials, how they have filled out their statements of economic interest and what else you might like to see. Please leave comments.